Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am your host, Brother Gross, and this is some more of Hogwarts Legacy. I hope you guys are having a great day and or night. And without further ado, let's hop right back into it. Where we left off, we learned Imperio from Sebastian, and I don't quite remember what the other part was that we were at, but I got on just a little bit ago. I did two small world items, world maps, quests, things, whatever you want to call them. While talking to a friend, so that's why I'm here and not where I currently was. So yeah, let's hop right back into it. I don't think we have any other major quests besides Shadow of the Mind. Now, I do plan on, when I do get done with the main quest, before I end the game, I do plan on going back through and 100%ing this before the very ending. So when I go through and I 100% it, I will not be recording it, because all it's going to be is a lot of Merlin trials. It's going to be a lot of caves, just picking up shit, and that's not always it's exciting or worth the time for you guys, if you want to watch it or not. So but yeah, so that's my plan once I get closer to the end, which I think I am getting a lot closer, seeing as I'm going to the third trial, or I'm going to be on the third trial here soon. So who am I meeting here? I forget. Oh, it's Sebastian.
Ooh,
is this where we're in Nevada?
Might pique your interest.
Possibly.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Alright, let's make sure I got a good, go with that setup for now.
Revelio!
No one's close to me yet.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over women.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
This is going well.
Don't think you will, buddy.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
I've never seen a sword.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
What is this? Oh, giant spider. Multiple giant spiders. Nice.
We're making quick progress.
1 second. I'm replying back to my mother's text.
But if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, stay light, and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift? My family worked in the mines at one time or other.
I have stuff this morning. I apologize.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Excuse me.
I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Is somebody there? Hello?
I shall defeat you.
Confringo!
I will.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Get it, weed.
Guardian Leviosa. Any ideas?
What's over here, though?
Revelio. Confringo.
Wide mirror.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs,
that they fucking
or any
eat
number
you.
of endearing qualities, really.
Wee.
Smashing.
Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful.
Revelio. Reparo.
Back down. Excuse me.
Confringo.
That's it. It's just a spider. There's just a spider.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Revelio. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Oh, shit.
Ranrock's loyalists
Lumos.
all but declared war. Confringo.
That's not creepy at all. A person just standing there in webs in the background. Excuse me, Sebastian.
Lumos.
I feel like I'm gonna be fighting another big spider in this fucking cave.
Confringo.
Huh. I'm pretty sure I had
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
What's up, boy?
I won't rest until
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Accio. Confringo.
rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get.
We're not finished yet.
Nice try. Don't do that again, I beg you.
Confringo. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. Confringo! Accio! Above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo! Confringo! Wasn't expecting that.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction.
That is not at all what I wanted, phone. Sorry about this. I'm trying to reply back to my mother again.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian,
Hopefully it will
I
help
think I
us
found
unravel more of
something.
this mystery.
A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless...
There's a way to the Undercroft. Of course there was. Excuse
Now
me.
for the moments of truth.
it has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all
Sebastian.
goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Don't think you do, buddy. The nerve of him. The nerve. Can I leave?
I hope Professor Fit...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
I'm on my way, good sir.
You little vandal! Do you know how much distress you caused? Portraits have feelings too! It's taken hours to
De-mustache, what the fuck? Speak with the portrait of Fitzgerald in the map chamber. I will do that in a second. I'm gonna go get this first. Because that should open up a speed test, and I could do a speed test.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Yes, because Hogsmeade is the center of the world here.
Historically speaking, there's never been
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
A special price.
You'll be thrilled with that
Motherfucker.
broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks.
We got
I'll
this.
see if I can find
We
a
got
melter.
this.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Oh, I can't even get to that. Not yet, at least. So, about to Hogwarts. The astronomy wing. I'm gonna go here. I have no idea which one's closer, but we're gonna go here. Because God forbid they mark the closest one available. That should be a thing. It should highlight the Fluid Powder Network. That's the closest one to where the quest begins. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Nah, this wasn't too far.
I thought I could count on my friend.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that...
Was this the one I've kind of
Perhaps
already
I could help
started,
put
like,
the bells
way
back up.
back in the beginning? I think this is. I think I started this way...
I
Yeah.
imagine the bells are just in... The bells are back up,
Yeah,
Evangeline.
I already did it.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait.
I already did
I
it.
don't know how much this means for me
That was
and
great.
for Hogwarts.
You're going down, whoever you are. The master. Oh, another brave soul. Come to die. Shouldn't say die, I should say come to lose.
Hello.
Shit.
Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to lose...
Sassy.
I mean, play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
You cocky motherfucker. Go ahead, ladies first.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Precisely as planned.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Is her goal just this corner?
Precisely as planned.
You are one cocky motherfucker.
Nice technique.
I swear to
Accio.
God, if you hit my 2 off, oh, I'm coming for your ball next. I'm coming for it next.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
That's all I need to win.
Well, you are good.
I know.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost.
You
Where did you
cocky
learn to play
motherfucker.
like that?
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though.
Yep.
Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
I want to see where that's strong.
Revelio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Best use when it's dark. Fine.
Here's one of those tables.
I'm just kidding.
Friends, I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Revelio.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Can I not use this? This is the one. This has to be the one astronomy table that's in Hogwarts, but I can't fucking use. This is considered outside. Oh, you dirty fucking game! All right, who am I meeting here? It's Nutty. It's Poppy. Ooh. I can do both. I can do both. I keep rolling back.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
The bane of my existence.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to make a freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
God, that name does not sound
Oh, Isco,
ideal.
what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you did.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeep, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere. Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again.
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her
I had
there.
a feeling.
But he must be around here somewhere.
What the fuck?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it.
Fuck.
She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Oh boy, you're gonna.
Natty must have been taken this way.
You're
I
gonna
need
get
to
your
find her.
ass handed to him. Handed to you.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
You're right, I would be.
Confringo. Accio.
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
Quite conductive, somebody.
Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing.
Confringo. Accio.
I ought to pay that pretty little shopkeeper a pagan tig. Is it?
Confringo. What Confringo? No. Accio.
This has become personal.
Confringo. Accio.
I think he's stuck.
Was it upper or lower Hogshead?
Confringo.
He's stuck. So I'm just gonna kill him.
Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Guys, all the people up on the second floor looking down.
Confringo. Revelio.
Over there. Oh, I see. I could have snuck past him the entire time. Nah, I wanted to kill him. I deserved it. There's a bit of gold back there, but that's fine.
Confringo. Something. Accio.
Protego! Incendio!
Confringo! Expulso! Protego!
Warning you one shy, touching more courage in a forelock. Death from above! Look what you've done!
Revelio. He must be here somewhere.
Oh, what's this way? Oh, that sort of led me behind them. Ugh.
Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my one.
Hello, Hamora. Over here. Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told...
Take your wand and get the fuck out. Let's go. Sure. Something's dinging.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight.
Revelio.
These Ashwinders must pay.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
I need to find where that ding is coming from before I leave, because that's going to bother me if I don't get it. It's not, I can't get it, because it's not even in this fucking room.
Revelio.
I don't know where it's at. How the fuck do I even get up there? Oh, let's see, okay, wait. Game? Oh.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Agreed.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Yes, ma'am.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I think I have time to meet Poppy in the woods. Oh, hold on. Go back to Hogsmeade. Where was it? It says I have a quest here. Yet nothing being marked. Alright, Hogwarts apparently has something for me, which is that one, world map. Go talk to Poppy, shall we?
I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Great.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having it.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later.
The music right now?
I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here. Revelio.
So was that it for Poppy's quest? Was that all I had to do? I guess so. We will travel here so that we can start this mission the next time we are on.
What are you up to now?
Is it fucking outside? Oh my god, it is. That or it just lied to me. Oh, you motherfucker. What's this?
Dead?
Revelio.
What do you mean, dead? I am insulted to my soul, completely and utterly mortified.
What in the fuck is this horse shit? And how the fuck am I... Ah, the map chamber. Okay, okay. I'm just guessing here at this point. Because again, no idea which one's closer, because I know of no idea what fucking levels they're on.
Revelio.
Shut the fuck up, Peeves. It was outside. Then what the I think my shit's bugged because it is not making any sense. So I'm just going to end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe. I would much appreciate it. Until next time, you guys have a great day and or night. Later.